start everybody up?
Yep, just do admit all.
All right. All right. See you guys. Hello, hello, guys. Hi. Trying to see everybody coming on in. Hello?
Hi, everybody. As you come in, you will be muted, and we'd like to keep you muted because there's going to be a lot of people on this video. So if you want to say hello or ask us any questions, use chat, please. If you don't know how to use chat, it should be in your control, probably at the bottom of your screen. There's a little comment box that says chat. Just open it up.
Yep. Okay. All right, everybody, hello, and welcome everybody to the Facebook 101, how to set up a business page on Facebook with Kim Carr. I'm Allison Norfleet Bringer, and helping us out this morning, as you were hearing, is Wanda Tyner. Have a little housekeeping. In our workshop today, we would like everyone to please stay muted. If you have any questions or issues, please use the chat feature. You will find the chat button at the bottom of your taskbar on your screen. Near the end of the workshop, we will be opening it up to a little Q&A. Our speaker, which we totally adore, our speaker for this online workshop is one of our Best of Missouri Hands members, Kim Carr. Kim, would you like to tell everyone a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your business?
Well, I appreciate everyone being here this morning. Can you guys hear me okay? Thumbs up that you can hear okay? All right. Well, I think I know everybody on here probably, so you guys are familiar. I'm a Best Missouri Hands photographer and stuff, and I've had to learn things from the ground up because marketing and Facebook and all that stuff was just foreign to me. So for those of you that feel a little uncomfortable with it or not quite sure how to operate it, I totally understand because I'm in your shoes too. So anyways, so today I'm going to go through actually how to set up your business page for Facebook. I believe that it's very important for you to have a business page. A lot of folks, one of the reasons is because on your personal Facebook page, most people normally have privacy settings set to where everybody can't see their work and stuff. So as a Best of Missouri Hands person that handles the Facebook page for Best of Missouri Hands, if your privacy settings are so, I can't share. So you might share a new piece of work that you're really proud of, but I can't share it onto the Best of Missouri Hands page because your privacy settings. So with the business page, I can easily share it to the Best Missouri Hands page. Say there that you've got your work in a gallery. The gallery can easily share it to the gallery page. If you're in an art show or something and you've posted some work you're going to have at this upcoming art show, show director can share from your business page to their page. So everybody, if you're serious and want to sell your work and get it out there, you need to have a business page. The other nice thing about a business page, on my personal page, when I get a friend request, I look at that and I'm like, do I know this person? I'm not real sure. The name doesn't click with me, but it might have been someone I just met at an art show that really liked my work, but that name doesn't connect with me. So I say no. I don't accept that friend request. Well, I might have just shot myself in the foot. That might have been someone who was really interested in my work, would like to add more to their collection or share it with their friends and stuff. By having a business Facebook page, you're not collecting friends, you're not getting friends, you're getting likes and followers. And so anybody who's interested in your work can like your page, follow your work and see what you're doing. And then they can go to your website, or they can go to the gallery that you have your work in, or visit you at one of your shows. So to me, have a business Facebook page is like a stepping stone to all your other marketing that you want to do with your artwork. Or another business, like Lynn Lease is on here. She's a realtor. So she has a business page for her real estate business. And so she's able to share, you know, homes that she has up that are for sale and stuff like that. So it's like a stepping stone to market your work. Okay, so everybody that's serious should have a business page. And then you just build from there. Then you start an Instagram page. If you don't have a website, I would encourage you to have a website. But if you don't want to mess with a website, if you're a juried Best of Missouri Hands artist, then you get a page on the Best of Missouri Hands website. And so you could link to that, use it like as your website. So you could add that link into your business Facebook page. Everything should become like a family. So like somebody, if they first find me on Instagram, they're going to be able to see that I have a Facebook page that they could go visit. They're going to see that I have a Pinterest page they can go visit. And so Facebook acts like is that glue that binds everything together. By visiting your business Facebook page, people should be able to see that you have a website or you have an Etsy store or whatever that they can go visit from there. So if you guys have any questions, like Allison said, type them in the chat. We'll stop and try to address them there. In the chat, you can see I've put up the Best of Missouri Hands email address. So if you ever have any questions about anything at all, you can always email admin@bestofmissourihands.org, and that message will get to someone who can help you. Or if you have questions, you want to email me directly, my email's in the chat. It's kimmerhaw@yahoo.com. You can always send me a message anytime and I will respond to you. You can also put it on the Facebook page, the member only. Feel free to ask questions, reach out at any time. Don't ever hesitate. If it's 6 months down the road and you're like, I forget how to do that, shoot us a message and we will help you out, because we want to see everybody here succeed. So everything going good still? I'm going to share my screen and we're going to walk through how to set up a business page, because filling out everything is important. You want to make sure you put as much information onto your page that you can so people can follow you. Can you guys see this now? Is that coming up okay? This is my personal Facebook page here. Can everybody see?
Yes,
Thumbs
Kim,
up.
would you
Good.
answer one question as you get started? And that is, can you have both
Yeah.
a regular
Yes.
Facebook page and a business page? Do they interact, and if so, how?
Okay. Yes. To create a personal page, you cannot just go on to Facebook and create a business page without that personal page. But the thing is, that's nice about having a business page, the people that have liked it and are following that page, they never will see what you put on your personal page. So you, on your personal page, you can post about the lunch you had with your garden and you know, whatever you want, you can share on there. They're not going to see it on your business page. So your business page, you want to keep business oriented. But like me, you know, I do photography of farm animals. I'm not a great photographer or anything, but I have an eye. But people walk by my booth or something, they see a picture of a cow. It's a nice picture of a cow, but it's no better of a picture of a cow than anybody else's. What makes them stop and come in is we start a conversation. And they end up buying because of my story, because the connection they make with me. And so that's what on my business Facebook page, you will see some personal stuff about me and around the farm and stuff, because that's how I engage with people, is with my story. So your business page, you can engage, you can share personal stuff in that if it interacts with your business of your art, okay? But don't ever worry, they're never going to see what you put on your personal page, but you must have a personal page to build the business page. So this here is my personal page, you know, where I post all about all the goofy stuff that happens around the farm. And so to build a business page, and if you see in the chat, there's also a downloadable Word document, and it kind of has a list of stuff. If you didn't write notes down, that's okay. And if you don't have a memory that remembers every step, that's okay, because you've got the downloadable sheet of paper. So make sure you download that Word document before you log off of here today. And if you forget, just let me know and I'll email it to you directly, okay? So from your personal page, you're gonna go up top to the home button, which shows you your news feed, right? Everybody's familiar with this. You guys have all, you know, you're all on Facebook and sharing stories and stuff like that. So from here, you're gonna go over here to the left-hand column, and you see this here where it has pages, okay? You're gonna click on pages. And I have a couple pages that I manage, so it shows, you know, the pages that I manage are all listed here. I can access them this way, or I can get to them other ways and stuff to do post. But at the top here, you can see create a page. So you're just gonna go to create a page, and it's basically gonna walk you right through it. So now you get these two choices, you're a business or a brand, or you can be a community or public figure. As an artist, you're wanting to sell your art, you're gonna go over here to business or brand, and you're gonna click on get started. Now, up here, it's giving you choices. You need to fill in your page name. I'm gonna create a page for my dog, Zach. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you know Zach and Marilyn and Lucy. And so the page, I'm just gonna call it, you can name it anything you want, but I'm gonna name it photography, because he's a really talented dog. Photography. Oh no, we're gonna make it cat photography by Zach Carr. Okay, because he thinks he's really good about photographing cats. So name it whatever you want. But on this part, I would suggest that you put in your name. When I first started out, my business name was Hybrid Hollow Production, is what I went by, because I had a mule and they're a hybrid. And so I was really psyched about, you know, promoting the Missouri mule and stuff. Oh, well, people, you know, except for my closest friends, understood that and knew that was me. Most people had no idea what it meant, didn't know it was me and stuff. So I eventually gradually moved myself over to Kim Carr Photography. There's no misunderstandings about Kim Carr Photography. People understand that, okay? So I would recommend, like my friend, most of you guys know Amy Cook. For a long time, her Facebook page was Paper Loft Creations, because that's her business name. And I was like, Amy, you know, you got to let people, because people know Amy Cook. So she changed her Facebook page to Paper Loft Creations by Amy Cook, okay? And so she gets more of a following. People connect her with her business page. So I would encourage you to add your name in there. I know some folks are kind of funny about that, but you know what? At a gallery, they're going to tell your name on your business card. You got your first and last name. You know, you're not having to put your personal address in here, okay? But I would give that people another chance to connect with you. Now down here in category, you can start typing in anything you want. Since we're all artists here, am I spelling that right? If you start typing that in, it'll give you a list. Now here I could go down and click photographer, since Zach is a photographer, but for most of you, you're gonna put artists in there. If you're a gallery owner, because I think there might be some gallery owners that are joining us today, you can go in there and you can put, just start typing something and it'll come up. So it comes up with it's you best. So today we're just gonna go with artists.
Hey, Kim, can I interrupt you? We've had about 3 questions all related to, can I change the name of my page later? And can you add your name to an
Yes.
already created business page?
Okay, yes to both of those. The nice thing about Facebook, everything is editable. Okay, so at a later time, if you're like, hey, that name is not right, go ahead and edit. Go in there and edit, change it to what you want. If you got a page that's already existing, yes, by all means, go in there and change that to what you want. It used to be Facebook had a hold on things, like it might have like a 24-hour hold before it would approve things. Now it's almost instantaneous, but if there's a name that it might seem like it, okay, just take an art show, Fallen Art in the Park, okay? Maybe you name your page that, Art in the Park. Well, if you Google Art in the Park, there's only 1,000 shows called Art in the Park. So you want to go back there and edit it where it says Art in the Park, Columbia, Missouri, or Como, or Art in the Park, Springfield, Mo, or whatever. So to make it more specific to you so that you're not being lost in a sea of, you know. So yes, don't ever worry about Facebook on your page. You can't hurt anything. And you can always go back and change things to better suit your needs. So don't ever hold up on starting a business page, because you can always go back and add to it and change it. So now you got your page name, you've got your category selected, you're going to hit continue. Are there any other questions right now?
Kim, is there a tab
okay?
that says edit to make that change?
Christine,
Yes.
I've muted you.
Yes.
Can you put the question in chat? Kim, where do you go on your Facebook
But yes,
page to change the name?
there are, I think you would go into settings. You could go into settings, I believe, and then there's also edit page. Let's go to edit page info up top. You've seen that. And so now we haven't completed everything yet, but here you could go in and change anything that you needed to. So we'll go back to our page, and it's basically going to walk you through certain things. So like up here, you see that, you know, your avatar, normally it'll ask you to do that before you get to this stage, but your avatar, I would recommend that you use a picture of yourself instead of your artwork, or a picture of you with your artwork. You want people to realize that you're a real person that is, let's see here, okay. But you want people to be able to relate to you. They'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen her before. I know who that is. And so we're going to add a picture here. So people can connect with who we are. Let's see here. Okay, so there's a picture of Zach. He's going to be, you know, he wants everybody to know that he's the one taking the pictures. And this is his artwork, okay? So add that. Everybody probably has one on their page of themselves. Well, I don't know why that didn't work. The other thing is add a cover photo. That's just like your personal page too. So here you would, here you're gonna put up a picture of your artwork here, okay? This is where you want to pick one of your pictures that you really like. It's not letting me access my album right now. But so add a picture there, because that helps sell your page too. When people first land on your page, they're going to see one of your images that you're really proud of. Now, the next thing is they have add a button. If you go to that, if you have a Facebook, or if you have a website that you want to lead people to, or there's all these different choices down here. Like say as a photographer and I'm doing photo shoots, I get to add a book now button. But the most popular one is the shop with you. So you can click on that and you can see here's the different choices. So I'm going to put shop now because I want them, well, Zach wants them to buy his pictures, okay? So here, mine, since Zach and I share a website. Okay, so this way here, now when people come to your website, to your Facebook page, they're going to see a shop now button. They click on that and it's automatically going to take them to your website. And like I said, if you don't have a website, you can use your Best Missouri Hands page. You can get the C-store or any other kind of shop. You can put that link in there and it will directly take them to the link that you provided. So they can go right from your Facebook page to your website or wherever else you're, Find Art America, I mean, whatever link you want to put in there. Okay, so you can utilize that. Or you can use other options like sign up for my newsletter or, you know, whatever it is you're wanting them to do. Are there any questions right now? Are you doing okay? Okay. This one, I don't know why it didn't, it skipped a step, but there will be a section where you can invite your friends. And you want to do that. It'll give you a list of your friends and you can search for more, but get the word out that you've got this new page. So send the invite to, you know, however many friends you want to. And then you can also share up at the top, you see the URL code. You can copy and paste that and put that in anything you want. So like on Instagram, if you have an Instagram page, you need the link to your Facebook page. This is the link up here that you're going to copy. Okay. Allison, we got a couple polls. You want to throw up a poll?
There is one that definitely I would like to throw up right now that is almost geared towards part of when you were saying change. If you want people to shop, how do you want to actually use your actual Facebook page? So how do you guys reach your customers is what we're kind of trying to get a feel for. So I'm going to launch a poll, and so you can definitely vote on that, and then I'll let everybody know about the outcome.
There's a couple of questions too, Kim, whenever you're ready for those.
Okay, I'm ready. People can vote and you can ask me questions.
Is there a special size for your cover page image, or is that something you're going to cover later?
There is a special size, and I forget what it is. There's a banner size. If I can see what I can, if I can find the numbers on that real quick for you. Because some images are going to look funny or they're going to be cut off and stuff. Let's see here. All right, I'm not seeing what that actual size is, but I will look that up and I will post it on our Facebook member page, banner size. But if you don't have a way to resize, most of you should be able to resize in Word or something like that, or another program and stuff like that to make it look its best, you know. Got any other questions?
Sure do, but just I thought I'd throw in on the business on the cover page. There's a couple of apps that are free, like Canva, that you can actually use, and it has an option for setting up your cover page so you don't have to mess with knowing the size of it. If you use something like that, you can just say you're making a cover page. Another question.
Wanda?
Yes.
Can you type the website Canva into the chat? And that is a free program. That is a good program.
I'll do that. Another question is there a special, oh, sorry, I read that one already. So you're saying if we have an Etsy site, we can link to that? Question mark.
So absolutely. On the Shop Now button, you can put your Etsy site address and the Shop Now button. And so from your Facebook page, if they click on that, it'll take them to your Etsy shop where they can see all your products. And so absolutely, absolutely. And in your About section, you can list your different sites that you might have available or what galleries you're in, wherever you're wanting to send people to see more of your artwork or to buy your work. Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, can you put prices on your Best of Missouri Hands webpage?
If you have something, well, like for each image that you put on your Best of Missouri Hands page, you can put a caption. So you could put, you know, cat on wheelbarrow, 8x10, $45. You could put that in the caption for that image. So you just got to remember though, because a lot of our members don't update their Best of Missouri Hands page all the time. And so it might be a year or two before you update that. What if you've changed your prices? So keep that in your mind that if you change prices, you need to go in and update your Best of Missouri Hands page too. So, and from your Best of Missouri Hands page, say if you don't have a website other than that page, you can put your email or phone number, how you want people to contact you should they be interested in buying one of those pieces from you that they see. So don't worry if you don't have a website. Definitely your Best Missouri Hands page is an excellent way to get your work seen by people that are interested in Missouri artists. So definitely update that page and make sure you've got all the information on there that you want.
And I'm just going to be in
So,
the poll
there's
right
also-
now. Let everybody know
Okay.
the outcome on that.
Okay.
If anybody's never done.
So the majority here. Yeah, so the majority here shows that they're reaching their customers through their personal page. I think you're going to be so much happier with doing a business page. And one thing that I hear a lot too is like, well, I have a business page, but I only have, 50 followers. Where on my personal page, I've got, 800 friends. Don't ever let that discourage you, okay? Because for one, on your personal page, you're showing your art, your friends love it. How many of them are buying it? Okay, most of your friends already have your artwork or they're other fellow artists. They're just following you because they like you or they're being nosy or something. They're not buying it either. I mean, they might have a piece or two. You're needing to reach a wider audience. So that's why you want to have a business page, because you want to reach out beyond your friends and family and your fellow artists. You want to get people that are actually shopping and buying art. Okay, so that's why you want to do that business page. And the nice thing about having a business page, you post a new necklace on there that you just created. Well, you can easily hit share and share it to your personal page, but put it on that business page. Okay, I had a guy that I was like, how come I don't see any of your art on your business page? Well, nobody really ever follows me there. And I went to his business page and I looked, his last post was 2017. Okay, well, if you're not being active on there, people aren't going to follow you there. So that's another important thing when you have a business page. Be active, be consistent. Even if you just start out with one post a week, set a goal. I'm going to post one piece of art a week. Next thing you know, you got 4 pieces up. A year into it, you got 52 pieces of your artwork that you've shown. Don't ever concern yourself about the numbers. I mean, I know people are like, oh, and I was excited when I reached 100 followers and stuff like that. But don't let that be your driving force. Who cares if you've got 25 likes or if you've got 25,000. Your goal is to get your art out into the world, to share it and make it to where other people can share it too. Because the more eyes you get on your art, the more sales you're going to end up having. I mean, that's how it works. So, okay. And so I'm also glad to see a lot of people have business cards and other printed material, because that's huge. You know, that's at a show, or if you're in an elevator, or you stop and you have a conversation with someone at their coffee shop, you got a business card in your pocket, and they find out you're an artist and stuff, and they're like, well, wow, I'd really like to see more of your art. Always have a half a dozen business cards on you. Yes, ma'am, Patty, did you have a question? Okay, we got any other questions?
I do have a couple questions, Kim. One is
Okay.
Is there a way to share your work on both the business and personal page at the same time?
Yes, you do the post on your business page, and then you just hit share and select your personal page for it to share to. So let's see here. Allison, can you take that poll down?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do real quick here.
Kim, while you're doing that, if it doesn't go down when Allison takes it down, you can take the poll down by just clicking the X in the top right of the poll, and it'll go down on your screen if it doesn't go down automatically.
Okay, can you guys still see my screen? You see my Kim Carr Photography screen? Okay, so if I come in here, I'm just gonna pick a picture. We'll just pick Pamela and Charlie here, and I'm just gonna say, love my cats, Charlie and Pamela. Okay, so this is on my business page that I'm doing this. I'm gonna hit post, just like you would any other time. And it should come up here in a second. My internet's slow. I live in the country, so the chipmunks are the one that take care of running it. All right. It's really slow. Okay. So down here, you see the post I just created on my business page, right? So now what I always do is I always like on my own post. On Facebook you can. So I always like my stuff because that shows engagement with Facebook. Now say I want to share this. So I hit share. Come on, chipmunks, wake up. Okay, so it drops down with share, share in a group, share to a page. Since it's already linked to me, I'm just going to hit share. But if I wanted to share it to Best Missouri Hands, another page, or if I wanted to share it to the group page, it would allow me to do that. So I'm just going to come, I don't know why my Facebook has been goofy. Normally it would come up with your personal page, but right now it's just letting me share to a page, so I could select what page I wanted to share it to. But normally it would let me share to my my personal page. And so that's all it is just hitting share and sharing it over. Why mine is acting so funny, I don't know. But so I'm going to hit post. And so if we go back to Zach's page, it might show up on his, I don't know, since we haven't really published his page yet. But it's simpler than I'm making it look right now because my internet is not working quite right. But yes, create it on your business page and then hit share, and it should give you the option to share it to your personal page. And so I would encourage you to do that because you're getting double, you're creating one post, and just that quick, you can get it shared to multiple pages. So any other questions?
Yeah, there's one that's a comment from
We're doing
Lorraine.
good.
The more you post and the
Okay.
more you react and comment, the more people will see your page. Lorraine shared that to everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
then
It used to be when I first started on, what?
Go ahead.
When I first started on Facebook, if you had say 50 followers or 50 friends or whatever, and you made a post, that post went into all 50 people's news feed. So they would eventually see it if they scrolled through long enough on their news feed. But Facebook has changed things. They want money through ads and all this kind of stuff. So now if you make a post, they show it to 5 of your followers or friends. So the more people that like that post, comment on it, share it, they're going to be like, oh, well, people like this, and they'll share it to more of your friends. So the more interaction that your post gets, the more engaging it is, the more views it's going to get by Facebook. Now, you can always, everybody make me a promise that you never boost a post on Facebook, okay? Because that's like throwing money to the wind. They're going to show it to a couple more people, but it's not going to get much more engagement. Ad, because you can create an ad on Facebook for like $5. You could say, I want this ad to run for 5 days. I want to spend $1 a day. You can make your budget whatever you want. But by buying an ad, Facebook takes you as seriously as they do any other advertisers like Pepsi Cola or Levi Strauss. You're a paid advertiser. So, and you can pick your audience. You can say, I want it to show to women between the ages of 25 and 65. I want them to live in this area, or I want them to have this kind of income. You can select your audience and target the people, you know, like for me, I am not going to target people that live in the country. People in the country already have pictures of, or they look out their window, they see a cow, they can see a chicken. They don't buy farm animal art. I'm going to target the people that live in the city and in the suburbs, okay? So I can do that with Facebook ads. You can do that. So if you're going to put money into trying to get more eyes on your artwork on your Facebook page, buy an ad. Do not boost a post, okay? All right. Any others?
Yeah,
We did.
someone
we
asked where
good?
the download is. The download that Kim mentioned is at the very top of the chat. So if you page up in your chat, there's a little scroll bar on the right-hand side. Scroll up, you'll see the download is the very first entry in chat. The next question is, I get notified that I have 2 likes on my business page. Is there any way to know who likes my business page so I can acknowledge them and thank them for liking my page? Or would you just put a general thanks for liking my page on your site?
Yes. You can do a general like, yeah, thank you for liking my page or whatever, but also too, if you come up somewhere, let me find, okay, so like community, I think is where you would go. You can click on see all, and it will show you your top fans, and then it's going to show you all the people that have liked your page. So, and when it sends you a notification, it should send you a notification that says, you know, Kim Carr liked your page. So you could then send me a message, or you could just type it on your Facebook page. Hey, Kim, thanks for liking my page, you know. So, so yeah, you could scroll down and see all the people that have liked your page, you know, however you want to handle that. There's different options. You know, if you want to handle it individually, you know, that's great. Or if you want to just put out a general note. So, okay.
Got another
So
question.
back to Zach. Yeah, yeah.
Can you share first from personal
ahead.
page to business page, or do you have to start with your business page?
You have to start with your business page. Right? I don't know. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, you can share from your personal to your business. Yes. Okay, I was thinking of Instagram. On Instagram, you cannot share from Facebook to Instagram. You have to share on Instagram first and then push it to Facebook. So yeah, you could do that on your personal page, but I would encourage you to create the post on your business page and then share it to your personal page, because of the fact that it's going to be linked to that business page. So if someone wants to take it and share it, it's going to have your business page and do it from there to your personal. Okay. The other thing that you're going to want to do on your business page, come over here on the left-hand side and hit see more and come down to the about section. Click on that. So many people leave this vacant, you know, they don't really populate it, and that is, you know, you're going to lose potential customers. So come down to the about section. You're going to want to fill out, but you could put in here, you know, that you established this page on May 7th, 2020, or if you want to say, you know, you want to use what you want to. So it gives you different options there. If you want to enter a phone number, that's fine. Definitely enter an email so people can contact you. Enter your website if you got one. If you don't, put in the link to your Best Missouri Hands page. And then it says edit other accounts. So here you can put in a link to your Etsy page. You can put in a link to Fine Art America, whatever other links you want to add, you can add them there, okay? So utilize those. Edit about, definitely come in here and put something about yourself. With Best of Missouri Hands, I'm always going to everybody's Facebook pages because I'm going to promote you on the banner or something else. And I get here on the about, and it is limited. I mean, you have to be short and sweet, but get in there and put the information. I am a photographer of farm animals. You know, I visit Missouri farmers who have rare breeds of livestock and poultry. You can find my work at various galleries and online or whatever, but put something in there. Don't leave people to guess. Well, she had a pretty picture, but I don't really know what she does, okay? But that is limited. But over here on story, now you can add another image of your artwork, make it something nice and pretty, and then you can tell people about your business. Here you can get wordy, okay? This is the part I love because I like to be wordy. So I can come in here and write a whole story. You know, how I got my first camera when I was 10, you know, I decided to be a farmer then. I've always have loved animals and blah, 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 blah. So tell your story here because people do read stuff like that. They want to connect with you. They want to know that you're a real person, that the artwork that you're showing is not being mass produced in China and shipped all over the world. You know, they want to know you're a real person and this is the work that you're creating. So go in there, add a nice photo of your artwork and tell your story, okay? Then you'll hit publish, you know, or you'll hit save and then publish. And right now we just want to delete Zach's story. But what I would encourage you to, before you get started on this, like on Zach, I wrote him up a little bio. So you might want to kind of get things organized, you know. So see, he's got his little bio now. I could add a photo up here. So maybe get some, and it's not letting me access my, oh, there we go. We'll just, this one isn't him, but this is a picture he took. We're pretending like he took it. Okay, so see, I could drag it. You want to populate every field they give you to populate that it pertains to you, populate it, okay? now, if we can. So it should show up here in a few minutes. And then I think that's about all that you need to do to get started. And you can go back to home now, and now you're ready to start posting, okay? Like here it says I could invite friends, so I could come in here and I can invite my mom to like this page. Me personally, I would go through and invite every single person, you know, then it would show all my friends. I would invite them all. You know, if they want to follow the page, they will. If they don't want to, they won't. It doesn't matter. But the more people that know about your page, you know, the better. And then also too, when you create a business page, make sure you share that link with Best of Missouri Hands, okay? Because we want to like your page, we want to follow it. And as the person who shares things to Facebook page, I want to be able to see your stuff, and I want to hit that share. I think is Grant, I can't see everybody. Grant's on here right now, right? Grant Kniffen, he's with us. I'm pretty sure I saw his name come up.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
going to use him as an example. Okay, I'm going to use him as an example. He's a good guy. I don't think he'll get too mad. He does large works of art. So he's not like me. He, you know, I have tons and tons of photos and stuff. On his Facebook page, what I would do is like work in progress. Hey, I'm starting this new painting. You know, you can drag it out. You don't have to just share the finished one. But what he was doing is he just did one of those 10-day challenges or something. So he's been sharing his artwork recently, which I'm glad because I love seeing it and stuff. But I couldn't share it because of his privacy settings. So I said, hey, Grant, can you make this shareable? And he did. So I could share it then. But it's so much nicer if he had a business page because it is like it's your portfolio. It's your catalog. People can go to your business page and they can see a body story, okay? So that's another reason to have that business page because people can go there and get a sense of who you are. Okay, is there anything else that, I'm trying to think if there's
There's a couple more questions.
one other. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I thought I invited everyone to follow my page, but I keep getting messages that say, so-and-so liked your post, invite them to follow your page. I thought I already did that, so I don't want to ask them again. Did I not invite them in the first place?
Well, you know, Facebook is funny. Let's just accept that fact. They change things all the time. They're always testing new ways to do things. Because I manage several different Facebook pages, how I do and operate things on one page may not be how I do and operate things on another page. So is it going to hurt to send another invite? Absolutely not. You know, maybe they didn't like your page. You can go through and check who has liked it, but maybe they didn't like your page, but they see your post on occasion come up in their newsfeed and they like that particular post, but maybe they're not liking and following your page. So if you get a thing where it says, would you like to invite them? Go ahead and hit yeah, invite them again. Not gonna hurt nothing, you know.
Kim, question, when you add accounts, when you're in your editing for your profile and you go in and edit and you add an account, it asks you what type of account, and it's got a very limited list of accounts. Two things I've observed. One is once you put one in, it doesn't give you that little button saying add account, but if you go in to edit that one, it'll allow you to add more. But it doesn't have like a website or any of that. It's got Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. So are you limited to those types?
Okay. Apparently so, but the way around that is in your story. Go in there and list that at the bottom. You know, other locations or other places you can find me or whatever, and put Fine Art America, and then actually put the link in there so it'll be live, and add whatever other accounts you want to. Just make a list of them at the bottom so people can find them.
All right, thank you. And another question is liking and following the same thing?
Well, on a business page, people need to like your page. Okay, you're not getting friends here, you're getting likes. And then they can go to follow, where they actually will see, like you can put see first. So if there's an artist I really like and I want to make sure I see their stuff every time, I'm going to hit see first. So when I first open up my news feed, those posts are going to come up. Most of them, it'll just be default, and as you scroll through your news, you'll see posts from pages you like and stuff like that. But if you actually want to make sure you don't miss anything, click it as see first, that you want to follow and see that person's post first. You want to throw up another poll, Allison?
I certainly can.
And then we'll do some, okay.
And our next poll coming up will be, what type of information would you like to share with your customers using your business Facebook page? So what are you going to be using this Facebook page for? How are you going to be communicating? And what are you going to be communicating to everybody? I'm going to keep it up for around 5 minutes and then I'll close the poll. Okay?
Okay. All right. So the other thing is like I said, Facebook is like a stepping stone. It should be kind of like a foundation of part of your marketing world. I would highly, highly encourage everyone to also create an Instagram account. If you haven't done that, Marcia Menendez is on the board of West Missouri Hand. She's a fiber artist. She's an Instagram queen. She's going to be teaching a class on Monday at 10 a.m. on how to set up an Instagram account. The reason I say to do Instagram, for several reasons. For one, you get a whole new audience from what you get on Facebook. On Facebook, majority of your audience is going to be friends and family. On Instagram, everybody knows what hashtags are, that the number sign. Basically, a hashtag is a keyword. So like say Patty is a painter. So she's going to put hashtag, you paint oils, right, Patty? Is it oils that you do? Okay. So she's going to put hashtag oil painter, hashtag, landscape painting, hashtag Best Missouri Hand artist, hashtag country scene, hashtag, sunset, using those keywords that people would think of to describe your art are going to gain you more followers. Because like with me, there's people that follow the hashtag funny farm animals, so I get a whole new audience because they're like, oh, there's a post got tagged funny farm animal. So they go there and they have a possibility of seeing my artwork then. The other nice thing about Instagram is you can link it to your business Facebook page. So you can do a post in Instagram, add your hashtags, which are your keywords, and at the end, hit publish, and then you can hit it share to Facebook. So you can link it to your business Facebook page. So again, you've created one post. It's hit Instagram, it's hit your business Facebook page, and then from your business Facebook page, you can just hit share and share it to your personal page. You're not creating 3 posts, you're creating one post, and bang, 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 you've hit 3 platforms in seconds, okay? The other thing about Instagram that I just discovered in the past, 12 weeks or so is Pinterest. How many folks have a Pinterest page? How many show of hands? Okay. So from Instagram, anybody who wants to pin, if they can pin your artwork to Pinterest, okay? So Wanda posts something on Instagram, I'm scrolling through, I see it, I'm like, oh, I like that. I can easily hit share, to my Pinterest page, and I have a board that says Living Artist, okay? So if you go on my board of Living Artist, you're gonna see artwork from all sorts of people because I want to try to help and promote artists. You can't pin from Facebook, okay? You can from Instagram. You can pin from Instagram, or anybody else can pin your work from Instagram. So I would highly encourage having that Instagram account, because as the more people that start to discover Pinterest and start to use it for marketing their art, the more you're going to see them tagging or pinning things over. Excuse me. I've been working my Pinterest page now. Let me see. I don't know. I'm going to say the last 3 months I've been dedicated to pinning to my Pinterest, because Pinterest is not a social media platform. It is a search engine. It's just like Google, okay? It's a search engine. It's where people go to search for things. I went from like 12,000 followers a month on Pinterest, and then the past three months I've been hitting it hard. Like I pin 5 times a day my artwork to one of my boards. I'm now at I don't know. Can you see?
Yes, look at her photo. It's in the, showing you on her photo, not in the share screen.
Okay, so having all these different little platforms to build upon connects together, and just it makes, and if you can see, everything I have is Kim Carr Photography, Kim Carr Photography. I try to be consistent across the boards. The only place that I'm different is on Etsy. I've got my thing as Farm Fresh Printables, because I do birthday invitations from my photos and stuff. But the more consistent you can be, you can link these all together where it's easy to share from one platform to the next by doing one post. Saves yourself a lot of times, and you hit a much wider audience. So those are all just little things, but start with Facebook. Start with Facebook and you build upon it. Okay. Want to end that poll and show them the results? See what?
Yeah, in the poll, and
Yes.
also I was wondering, will it be around the time frame for you? Right, want to just open it up for a little question and answer?
Yep.
So
We have a few questions in the chat. How do people find you on the business? How do people find you on the business page as opposed to your personal page?
And by sharing it to my personal page, just by posting to it. That's one reason too to also use Instagram, because you can draw more traffic to it. But just keep sharing that you have a business page. Share it to your personal page. People are eventually gonna it's gonna connect, and they're gonna be like, oh, I want to share that. What I try to do, it's a pain, but I try to share different stuff on my business page than I do my personal page. Okay, so if they go to my business page, they're going to see artwork that they haven't seen on my personal page, to try to draw an interest, to engage more people. But it's consistency. The more you post, the more eyes are going to get on your work. And like I said, start small. Say, okay, once a week I'm going to do this. Then once you get comfortable with that, okay, twice a week I'm going to do this. 3 times a week. Consistency. Just stick with it. Build a routine.
Also,
okay, so on that poll.
Oh, just have a curious question as well on that. The poll results are up, but I am also curious, is anybody a part of any groups that are a part of Facebook as well? Facebook has a wide range of groups. Sometimes if you want to, you can share some of your things to your groups, and that also helps to let other people know too.
Absolutely. And one thing too, like say if I go to my website, and I'm just going to run down here. Come on. Okay. What you can do though is America, however you want to. So I'm going to just go to my limited editions here, and I'm going to just bring up one of my pieces. So when it opens up, I got it. Here the link though is for that. I'm going to copy that link. So you can copy the link to any one of the pieces in your website or whatever. I'm going to come over here to my Facebook business page. And so this is how you can easily share things from your website too, to help, because your goal is to draw people to a place where they can purchase your work, right? And okay, maybe we'll go to Zach's page and see if I can post there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste that link in there that I just copied from my website, and it's going to fetch the preview. So it's going to fetch that picture, right? And I'm just going to go up here above the link. Well, it's not letting me. My Facebook, okay, is really wonky. Okay, so I can just type in, you know, anything I want. Check out this new lamb image on my website. Okay, so that easily, I just created a post. I can hit post, and now it's going to populate on the business page, and people can easily click on that, and it'll take them directly to my website. So you don't have to create all kinds of posts all the time. You can use, you know, and promote things from your other shops and stuff. You could post a link to the gallery you're in. Say, hey, check out this gallery I'm in. Post their website link. I mean, you can utilize Facebook in so many ways and make it simple for yourself to promote your work. You got some more questions, Wanda?
I do. Just a second here. Instagram won't let me post Best of Missouri Hands as my website. Is there a way to do that?
Let me, so you don't have a website of your own and you're using the Best of Missouri's link. Let me look into that. You should be able to, who asked that question? I'll get back with
Pat,
and I'll post it on the Facebook page.
Pat,
Huh?
Pat Bigler. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong.
Yeah.
And we can also
I know
ask,
who you're talking about.
yeah, we can also
She's a
ask Marcia
board
to
artist.
on Monday.
Yeah.
Another question is,
Okay.
any
I
suggestion?
will look into that.
Any suggestion for streamlining, adding a bunch of hashtags instead of having to type them all in? Type all of them in.
Yeah. Put them in a Word document or in your notes in your phone. That's the best thing because you have to do Instagram from your phone. Put them in your notes, hashtags that you know you're going to use a time, and then just go to that copy and paste that into your Instagram post. And then add whatever specifics. And the other thing with Instagram, with hashtags, always, always, always hashtag your business name. Okay, so every one of my posts says hashtag Kim Carr Photography. Okay, always make that one of your hashtags. And then I just learned this recently too. Always tag your image. You know, so like my photos, I go in there and tag on Kim Carr Photography. So it's just one of those things where someone shares that image, then it's got your tag embedded basically in that image. Okay, any other questions before we wrap it up?
You want to cover the poll results? Anything you want to say about those?
Would you?
And that was for the results.
Well, take a look. And like I said, I'll, you know, you can reach out to me anytime, email me or post on the West Missouri Hands member only page. Somebody will get on there and answer questions for you, you know, because we want you guys to succeed. So don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, Kim, I forgot what you said. Could you walk me through this again? You know, I'm happy to do it. And hopefully everybody got the download. I will put that on the West Missouri Hands page too. So, you know, if you didn't get it, Donna, you did. Okay.
There's another question. Can you put hashtags on a Facebook post if you have not made a related Instagram post?
Yes, but basically hashtags are of no value on Facebook. They are on Instagram because they are live links. Each hashtag you create is a live link, which will take you to, if you put hashtag handmade jewelry, there you're gonna go there and you're gonna see thousands and thousands and thousands of images of handmade jewelry. You know, where Facebook, that's just not really one of their, it's just not really a part of it. But it's okay that it carries over if you're taking and sharing your Instagram to your Facebook business page. It's okay to have that stuff in there. It just doesn't carry the value that it does in Instagram.
Now I'm curious, Kim, would you like me to just open everything up so if anybody did have a question, they can be unmuted and ask the question straight to you?
Sure.
Before we head out?
We'll stay on for a few more minutes. So if someone has a question, we'll stay on for a few more minutes and see what we can do.
Okay, guys, everybody go live.
So just know you're all unmuted.
Okay, Kim, I got one for you. That's why couldn't figure out how to work this. If you put an image on there, how is it protected by quality or something where they can't just download it and do what they want with it, or what way can it be protected, or can it be?
Okay. On Instagram, you can't really copy an image from there, but anybody who wants to copy an image can. Because they could do a screenshot and then, you know, crowd and stuff like that. What I do on some of my images that I've taken that I really like and I know is going to be a limited edition, what I'll do is I'll resize them before I post them. And so I've got a program called AVS Image Converter. And so I can resize an image to whatever I want, and I can rename it whatever I want, and then I'll post it on Facebook or something. But yeah, people that want to copy your work, sadly, you know, and you could watermark your work. I don't do that anymore. I used to, because the people with Photoshop and that can easily remove a watermark. So,
Really?
it is one of those things that we're going to fight that as artists for all eternity, because there's people out there that are just lazy and they'd rather, you know. But I have like 3 artists right now that I know that live in, you know, in Missouri, that are Missouri artists that are copying my work, and they get called out by other artists. Will come up and say, hey, you know, that you're copying from Kim. You know, they get called out, so they get kind of blackballed by other artists. But the other thing is too, is it makes me be better. It makes me try harder. I don't really want to say I take it as a challenge, because I don't enjoy being copied, but I have to step my game up, you know?
Yeah.
So, but there are things, you could lower the quality before you post it on there. I think Facebook might already do that. Because like if I copy images all the time to share to Best Missouri Hands page. And some of them I've saved on my computer because I want to put them into a banner or something. And that image is already resized. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And I will tell you something, if somebody copies your work, Lynn, and started selling it, everybody would know it was a copy, because your work is so unique. You're photographing fireworks, and then, you're making geometric shapes and stuff like that. So if somebody shows up at an art show with that, everybody's going to say, hey, you're a fake, it's just so, your work is so unique and it's a style all your own. So
Well, thank you, darling.
any other
Appreciate
questions
that.
out there?
Let me just share again,
Yes, ma'am.
if you want
Absolutely.
to download the page, I tried to put it down at the bottom of the chat and I couldn't. If you go into the chat box and go all the way up to the top, there's a little right-hand scroll in the chat. If you scroll all the way up the top, you'll see that the very first chat is a download, and you can click on open file, and then from there you can download it to your computer.
It's not on mine.
Yeah, it's not on mine either. Just post it on the Facebook
Yeah,
page.
post it on the page.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put it out on the best.
I will.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. I just added it again, but I will put it on the Facebook page.
Thank you.
And also, too, someone asked, will this be available later? This is recorded, and Best Missouri Hands has a YouTube page. We're going to start utilizing it. It was set up for us for a couple of years ago. We haven't really used it. We are going to now. So this will be uploaded to the YouTube page, and then a link will be posted on our Facebook page for anyone who wants to rewatch it or anyone who missed it and couldn't attend today. So yes, all our workshops going forward will be available eventually on our YouTube channel. Okay, so I guess we're in pretty good shape. I want to remind you, if you don't have an Instagram page and you want to get started on that, there's no time like the present. And Marcia Menendez will be teaching how to set up an Instagram page this Monday at 10 a.m. We'll have information on the member-only page and a link to the workshop and stuff. But she'll walk you through setting up a business page just like I did today with Facebook. So
Cool.
I appreciate everyone being here, and I'm very proud of you, because I know it's kind of hard to learn new things and to put yourself out there and stuff like that. So be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, start slow, and just you're gonna watch it build and grow. I mean, it's inevitable, and the world needs more art, especially now. So we need you to share your art.
Thanks, Kim.
All right.
Thank
Everybody
you,
good?
Kim.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks,
Thank you. I
Kim.
think Allison has one more poll, and yeah,
You
I
guys
think Allison will put up one more poll, and appreciate everyone being here, and
Hey, Kim,
enjoy your day.
can you
Yes,
remind
ma'am.
where we can find out about future workshops, Zoom workshops?
Yes, everything. We did post a list the other day of the upcoming workshops that we have scheduled. They are on the member-only Facebook page. So if you scroll down a couple posts, you'll be able to find that. And as a workshop's coming up, Allison will be creating an event on our Facebook page, and we'll be inviting everybody, and then we'll have other posts about the workshop and stuff like that. So we've got some really good workshops lined up. Wanda and Allison and I have been given the freedom and task to get some workshops lined up, and we've done polls on Facebook and stuff to kind of see what the members are looking at. And it seems like a lot of people are interested in how do I market my work? What do I need to do to to get my artwork out there and make some sales. And I'll tell you is this, so far in the past, say 3 months or since the beginning of the year, I have already made more sales from my website than I did all of last year or all of any other year. You know, so, but I've been forced to switch my marketing like everybody else, you know, so it can be done. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm not going to get to retire and, you know, go float the Grand Canyon or nothing like that. But it's you know, a little income's coming in. So I would encourage you to, you know, while we've got this time where we're kind of restricted on, you know, where we go and what we do, and you know, art shows are canceled, galleries are closed and stuff like that, we got to kind of pick up the reins and steer our wagon in a little different direction. But it can be done, and you know, we're here to help you if there's anything we can help you with. Someone asked, can we have a workshop on setting up and using Etsy? We probably could. Marcia Witt has sold tons on Etsy. I've done okay. Etsy's not my preferred platform. I'm probably going to end up closing my shop, but we can definitely see if we can get somebody that could lead a workshop on Etsy. We are going to have Elle Henna, who is a jewelry artist with Best Missouri Hands. She sells her jewelry on Amazon Handmade and has been extremely successful. And we're going to have a workshop with her kind of explaining Amazon Handmade and everything to everybody. So that's another option for folks that do, you know, more production type work. It would not be good for someone like Grant who, you know, does one huge piece, you know, a couple times a year. That's not going to work. But for those that can, you know, do little earrings or like I'm going to try and put my handmade cards on there, something like that would work. So, but yeah, if you guys have a workshop you're interested in, let us know and we'll work to see what we can put together for you.
So Polly, you asked what other platforms. I think we're going to learn a lot from Carolyn Edlin on places to sell online and where to sell online. And so we're hoping we'll hear from her, and then we can possibly do some detailed workshops depending on what we all hear and want to know more about after her workshops and coming up.
Great, thank you.
Yes. And I see Pat asked about free places to set up a website. Pat, for one, make sure your Best Missouri Hands page is populated and has your images and your about filled out and everything like that, and links to your other sites. I don't know if there is a free platform like Weebly. You can set up a free one, but once you publish, there is like, it's very nominal, $20 a year or something to have your website name and stuff like that. So it's very cost effective. But if you add a shopping cart, you know, and if you want to be able to do a newsletter, if you want to be able to do this, they charge for all those other little things. But that is something I know Wanda and Allison was talking about the other day. So that might be something they can put up, a list of options that an artist can go to make their website. I know Nancy, our board president, has a platform that she likes to use and stuff like that. So we can probably put together a list of
we're going to put together
websites and platforms that you could look at.
We're going to put a poll together. Allison is going to put a poll together so that way other artists can chime in on what website builders they use. And then from there we can ask more questions once we kind of get a list of what people are using and what they like.
We're trying to actually get a pulse of exactly what you guys,
Right.
some of us already have different platforms or things that we're already using, which when everybody's sharing, that helps us all grow together.
Polly,
Absolutely.
you do need to be.
Polly asked. Yeah, to get a web page on the Best Missouri Hands, you have to be a juried artist. But if you're a member and everything, if you have a business Facebook page and I know about it, I can like it and follow it, and I can share your work onto our main Facebook page. You do not have to be a juried member for us to share your artwork. So
Okay,
if you have a business page or an Instagram page, make sure you know about it.
okay, great.
All right. Okay, this will go up on the YouTube channel here in the next week or so. And like I said, if you have any questions at all, email me or shoot us a message on the member only page. And we're glad you guys are here to join us today. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Get out there and make some art.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.